These are virtual images of our proposal for this competition. The dimensions of the sculpture will be about 7 feet cubed, like a giant ice cube sitting serenely within an undulating landscape. A Japanese artist, Keiko Miyamori, designed and named this sculpture City Root.
I want this sculpture to act as a symbol of unity, the connection of the invisible space surrounding us, the power of life, to feel a part of nature.
Keiko Miyamori has been making installations in Japan and the United States since 1998. Her works are strong, pleasing to the eye, and thoughtful towards humanity. Her sculpture, City Root, will send a strong message to people who visit the Frederick Meyer Garden. In this proposal, Napat Siddhisara, a landscape architect, and Yuta Tsuboi, a landscape designer, have collaborated with Keiko to see this project completed. In the spring of 2001, the Cambridge Plaza housing project in North Philadelphia was demolished to make room for a new residential development. Many existing trees were bulldozed and thrown away with other construction debris. This is where Keiko found the City Root. This root was originally a large oak tree standing at the corner of Girard and 11th Streets. There were many pieces of brick, glass, and metal entangled in the complex root system. It was striking to see the tree was still growing strongly, despite all the obstacles it had to overcome. It was almost 7 feet in diameter and showed the power of nature. The root seemed to the artist a symbol of the energy of the city, the life of a tree in the city, and the life of the city in a tree. The City Root was first displayed in June 2002 at Project Room Gallery in Philadelphia. It then traveled to Pittsburgh in March of 2003 for another exhibition at the Society for Contemporary Craft. Many of the bricks and metal pieces were dug out from the root and were also shown in the exhibition. The ideas for City Root are about preserving the physicality and energy of the tree root, while at the same time unraveling its meanings and secrets before people's eyes. A crystal-clear solid cube, which encapsulates the 4,000-pound root, will protect the tree root from weathering. The cube will magnify its existence, enhance its visibility, and encourage physical interaction between the sculpture and the audience. City Root is about an expression of life and energy. It is a timeless symbol of the human-nature relationship. Our budget planning was not an easy process, involving long discussions and contributions from many people. Since we were to use the special formula of the outside-use UV-resistant liquid resin, we had to spend most of our budget on materials. The manufacturer generously offered the lowest cost per pound of $5, and based on this offer, we calculated the maximum size of the plastic cube in our project. Within a limited time period, we have done as much research as possible in order to meet the budget requirements and to overcome technical problems. We've made several prototypes which have helped us learn how to control the budget, the color, and transparency of the cube, as well as the amount of bubbles captured in the cube. When we cast this root in a plastic cube, we started with cast-in resin by ETI, Environmental Technology Incorporated, out of California. We applied 2 polymer coatings with liquid resin by Envirotex on the small-scale root model, then captured it in a cube. This product doesn't involve much mixing of solution, and hence it prevents the liquid from capturing the air. However, we concluded this product is not suitable for the project to be displayed outside, since the product is not UV protected and the cube will gradually be tinged yellow. Crystal Clear 200 by Smooth On in Pennsylvania has a water-clear appearance featuring UV resistance. Since we need to completely mix two different fluids, the solution contains tiny bubbles. Fortunately, it will not cause a problem for the outside display. This new product, Crystal Clear 200, will be strong enough to endure in the outside environment with these kinds of bubbles. Actually, the bubbles resulted in making the sculpture look fresh and even supported Miyamori's important concept of energy in life. So our team started to think about how we could manipulate the bubbles in this sculpture in a more effective way. Here is what we did next. This prototype used a root with Super Seal Smooth-On coating. The sealing performance was not stronger than the seal of Envirotech's Life. Look at the bubbles from the root in this model. This is what we want in our large-scale cube. Our idea was to get optimum performance, evolving with energy and life in motion by incorporating bubbles within the root. In model number 3, we could make the cube itself more clear than model number 2 and created more bubbles from the root. For the purposes of comparison, look at this model. This is a model with complete sealing and a suction technique to get rid of all the bubbles. Here, we cannot see the dynamic motion as in our model number 3. The sculpture will sit on a simple concrete base. The base should be flush to the ground surface to minimize its visibility. In order to uphold the weight of the sculpture, the concrete base will be reinforced with steel and supported by 5 concrete footings, 1 at each corner and 1 in the middle. This 7 feet cubed casting with root is technically possible. Fortunately, the manufacturer is very interested in this project, so we are assured of the best ultimate results after more discussions. We are all eager to accept the challenge of this project. We want to present a sculpture which expresses the power of nature, connected with the human science of force. Beyond that, it must be absolutely beautiful in its nature environment. We believe this project will be most impressive to visitors of the Frederick Meyer Garden and will come to be regarded as one of the world's rare pieces of sculpture.